So yesterday we have discussed we have a two approach, so we can go for the simple approach by using the by class. Okay, so create a class, login. Okay, here, okay, simply I will take so here how to store. So by is your class and this is your variable, and here we have all the locators. Okay, so first of all we have to click here, right? So find this element. So any in real time if you will work, then first you have to create this form. Okay, so here we have a anchor link, right? So simply contains text. Okay, we can click on login page. So this is your by dot xpath, right? One thing, why it is coming this xpath, it's a small, right? I am doing anything wrong. Class level we can define the variable, but here by dot, okay, by dot x path only, right? And we can write inside this. I don't know why this error. I think it will go on. We will write all the things. Let me try. By, no one is waiting, right? I want to join, then join, right? Already link I have shared to everyone. Okay, I'll talk to her later. Okay, so here I'm not sure. This is your login link. Yeah, actually here when you will type all the things, then only error will go. So what we have to think how to create this. First you have to give here locators, so all the locators will come here. Second thing, this object name you have to give properly. Okay, so anyone or when you will writing the, if you have a 20 or 40 line of the script, understood, right? If you have a 40 line of the script and all, right, so you have to give the proper name, otherwise we will get confused, right? So here username, this is having the sign in button. No, I don't want to go for sign in. I'm just going to click on login. 1 second. It is coming sign in button. Okay, just let me check. This application having the lots of the problem. Yeah, I can see I think some issue was there. Then username, find this username. it's already name, right? We have a name, we can use directly name, right? So by dot we have some problem here. Why this is not going to take automatically? If I will write ID, I'm not sure guys why this is going to happen here. It should not be. So how we can write XPath is coming. So all by name. I'm not sure. Its ID is coming. I'll do one thing. Just I will write here and here I'm going to write. Let me check. I think let me check. I'll check it. Otherwise, why this is going to happen? User name. I don't know why this is not coming by default. Am I doing any mistakes? I'm not doing any mistake. I'm doing the same thing. So you can just type explicitly and write this code. Okay, so no worries. Then we have to password. Password is also name. I'll do one thing. I'll copy paste, change here password and change here name pwd something. Okay, yeah, name. Okay, then sorry, again we have to click on login, click here. So we have also already name. Okay, so just I'll copy this, explicitly write it and just copy paste. Okay, then we can. Okay, button. Okay, and this is password. Then here we have to define WebDriver, means you have to in WebDriver driver. So some of the common steps are there, so we should not worry about that while creating the page object model. So sometime the companies are using the same approach, or sometime they are using the @find y. So it depend upon how they have developed the framework. After that you have to initialize here driver. You have to create a constructor. Okay, and constructor name and class name, right? This is the same. Here we have to define constructor. So these are the common steps you have to do while creating the page object model for any pages, right? So we can create a for the specific pages, right? So this thing we already discussed this keyword why we are using, right, for initializing this object, and it will initialize for the current object. Now we can create a method. Okay, like here we have a click. So public I can write click. So you have to give the proper naming convention. That thing we have to take care. Okay, click where I want to click login link. Okay, here this is simply we can create this method driver dot find. Here we will pass this reference. So login. What do you want to do? Click operation, right? So we can click. Okay, so any changes is there, we can change here, or anything do you want to add, or you have as an enhancement, then we can do in this page only. Okay, so I'm going to create another enter enter username. Okay, so entering the username, and if this is your username, pass here. Okay, okay, so here directly I'm doing hard coded, or I can do one thing. I cannot write here. I will take one user name. Okay, I take one variable here. We cannot do hard coded. In the script, we can pass this value. Okay, so this is your username. The then I will create for password. Enter the password, right? Enter password. Okay, so here we have a password. Okay, I think this is the local variable. It should not impact. Okay, so here we have a password, and now again we have to click, right? So we have to click. So same, I will copy this. Click where we have to click login button. Okay, so click on login button. Here you have to pass and click. So this is the page we have login page, and we have captured all this element by using the find by sorry by class. Okay, I'll create or I'm just going to create in the same login test runner. Okay, so you can see here if any changes will there, then we can modify in this uh, class only, right? And this is your test runner class. So how many script do you want to execute? So same thing, just we can write the simple script here, the same web driver, and here at the rate test. Again here just I'm going to do the simple things. Okay, so you add here a before class, or it's okay, depend upon you, but just practice purpose we are doing in the same. So verify login, something I'm writing very login. This is my script name. Import this where I can copy this latest code. No, here we don't have, right? Okay, let me copy this. Okay, so this is the same code. Copy here. I think we have to remove this. Okay, now this is the URL. This is the URL only. This is the URL. Driver, I think it is the updated one. We'll see if any error will come. So now here what you have to do, you have to create an object of login page, because you have to initialize, right? So we will create an object of login page. Here you have to pass the driver. Okay, this constructor is already created, so it will launch the browser, and now I'm going to access login dot we have to click, right? First we have to click on this link. Then after clicking on this link, so step by steps how we are doing. uh, so okay, so click, then we have to enter the username and password, then click on login. So string login dot enter username. So I'm just writing username something one mohit at the rate 123. This is the incorrect one only. Then you have to enter login password. Sorry, enter password. So password 123. Then after that we have to click, right? We have to click login dot click on login button. Okay, so here we can see how we are writing this, right? So that's all. I think we did not save properly in this class. So this thing happens sometime. Eclipse will not save automatically. Just you can press Ctrl S, all the error will gone. Okay, so let me execute. Okay, so this is how we are using the normal approach of POM, and this all the things we already know, right? I'll tell you what to do. Okay, here. Okay, might be this application is not uh, uh, stable. Let's see. Password is not entering. Okay, so this I told you, right? This application is not stable. Okay, so you can see it's not failing here also. So what is the conclusion of this? Here we have created a page object model. So we have a multiple layer of the pages in your project, right? In your application, right? So we have a one page object model. You can see in our framework also. This one I have created com.amazon.pom, right? So this is the Amazon we are having this application. You can see I have created a login page. So I am using the same thing, right? So here this is the Amazon. So you can see approach are same, but you have to think about of this creating a method. Okay, so this is your assignment. Try to create, this code is already there. Okay, try to create a POM, means login functionality for Amazon application. Okay, try to do that. It's a very simple, just you have to think while doing the mouse over, but these things we have already done, right? If you remember in the helper class how to, either you can use directly in your test runner class. If you are not able to create any method directly, you can use same step in your test runner class. Okay, then you can modify in the future. Got it, right? So let me, I'll close this all. Okay, so this is the one approach. A second approach is we are using the find elements methods. So okay, so we can use this find elements, sorry, find y. Okay, so let me show you how we can do. The approach are also same. Just writing login page find by. Okay, you have to define your driver. I'll copy paste here. I'll copy paste these things we have to also define here. Okay, so change this constructor name. Okay, And now here we have a at the rate find y. Okay, it will return the web element. Okay, so at the rate is at the rate by is your, okay, by, and here we can pass. So we have already, right? No need to again find. So here we have a x path, so we can use once again, even I am sometime confused, x path. Here we can write here x path for this. We have already this, right? Wave element. Okay, it will return the wave element. So here I can use the same variable name login link, right? Okay, now at the rate find. So I think we having the name, right? So this is your name. Copy this. This is our name. I'm just going to copy, and return type is your web element. Sorry, this is yeah, username, right? I'll copy the name. So just for we can save our time also. Then we have a find y. Then again we have a name only. Here we have a password, right? PWT, and web element, and this is your password. Okay. Then we have a click button. Okay, so this is also we have a name at the rate find. What happened, Nikhila?
Yeah, I mean, we are declaring web element, right? There can be define string type, something boolean, something like that.
No, no, no. Return type of this at the rate find y is your web element only.
Okay.
Okay.
So in case of, I mean, when we are doing using strings or other int or other types, we have to declare in the method itself only.
No, see again you have to convert over there. You have to do conversion. But here it will always return web element type.
Can you come again? I just some there was lag.
See, if you having the any other requirement to conversion of the web element type, then you have to do the casting. Okay.
Okay.
But here it
Mm.
will only return web element type.
Okay. Okay.
Got it
Thank
right?
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. This is your name only. Oh. Okay. This is the name. So these things you have to do the practice. This is your when simply if you will automate the test cases, right? So a step by steps first you will go, and you can uh, first find the element, create a method, because mostly company frameworks were already there. Not I'm going to talk about a startup company. Might be if you have a scratch level of some project, then you will involve in the framework development. But the framework developers are having the more than 8-year experience, and sometime we have a separate team of the development teams are doing the frameworks, because in the real time we having the many things to handle it, right? But our main job is to a script development, but you have a knowledge of the framework flow. Okay, so these things we have capture all the elements. Now what we can do here, we can simply create a public void. I think we can use only non-static method in pom. Okay, so one second. Login page, I'm writing here a string user name and a string password. how many parameters we have here, two parameters. If you having the more than, right, so you can pass that much parameters value here. Okay, so again you have to think, how much parameters you have to pass. We have to click, right, so dot click. Okay, then you have to enter username. I'm just going to change this name, sometime it's issue happen. I'm just okay, so this is your mm, 1 second. uh, Directly we can pass, right? Let me check one more time, because this is the find elements. Return type is your find elements, so no need to write again find elements, right? So that is make a easier than normal approach as per the readability, right? So here we have a password to send keys, we can use password. Okay, again we have to click, simply we have to click on this dot click. Okay, so we have done this. Okay, so you can see simple here in the simple one functionality means one method we have done for login functionality, right? You should not write much uh, method like normal approach. Going to create another class. Login page factory. Okay, so here I'll copy the same. I think I'm just going to copy this all the things. Okay, okay, so remove this all the things. Okay, so all are set. These are the things are common here. We have a, this is also the interview question, page factory class. Okay, page factory is your class and init elements. So let me call this page factory. Okay, see, page factory class dot we have a init elements. I think this will, okay, we can pass explicitly. Be having the overloaded method, right? Find elements. Okay, if you are not able to find which one you have to use, we can pass the explicitly argument, we can pass, no worries about that. This will once again this will having the method. So this one I have created, right? I will explain you regarding this. So let me just write this code dot class and it will return the same class. Login. Okay, so here page factory is your class and init elements is your method. It will accept two parameter. So first parameter is your driver and second parameter the this class dot class name dot class. So it will accept the bytecode of this class. Okay, so this is the implementation of init elements. If someone will ask what is the page factory and init elements, what is the use of this, so what it will do, it will initialize all the object which is you have created here. This page factory dot init element will initialize all the object in this class. Okay, and it will accept two parameter driver and page type class dot class, in the format of bytecode. So dot class means we have a bytecode and it will return the same class. Okay, so it will initialize all the object and now we can simply use this. Just let me page. So naming convention we have to take care. User, I'm doing anything wrong here? One second. Or again, this is the same issue, guys. So let me save this or log in. Okay. Save it. I'm just changing the name here. I don't know why this is initializing. Yeah, actually we have to take care of this naming. Okay, so when you will get some issue, please change the name. Might be that name you have already used in the same. Okay, so that's why its issue will come sometime. Okay, so simply you can see how it is. If you will use here helper class, I think within a 3 line of the code we are able to log in the page. Again, it depend upon uh, your effort will come while creating the method. You have to think how we can create a method while finding the element. Step by steps you have to create a method. Got it, right? So that effort will come but process are same. You have to find the element, then you have to do the same thing. Okay, so same you can do by you can use what I can tell, you can use the assignment Amazon. Okay, first try to understand, execute the same code and use the Amazon one. Okay, it is having the 2 times, I don't know. Okay, it's what's saying error. Okay, okay, we are not closing here, so you can see our test case is passed. Okay, so this is about of page object model. So you can just do the practice for both approach. Mostly companies are using this approach only, but yeah, sometime they are using this approach also, normal approach. I have seen the both approach in our previous project. They have used this approach also. They having the multiple frameworks, multiple projects. So this, and they are using as per requirement. Okay, so okay,
Why
that's
we
all.
need to create the constructor?
Sorry,
Why we need to create a constructor?
why we require to create a constructor? If you remember,
Yes.
in the object class we have created one simple class, right? A student class. From there, these things I have explained to you. If you are creating any user defined class, right, so you have to initialize the object. So what is the use of constructor? It is initializing an object, and here we are passing the driver, we are initializing the driver. So driver is your current object here. If you will not initialize, you will get null or null pointer exception.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. So whatever we are learning in Selenium, all the concept I covered in the Java, if you remember that. Okay. So that's why the things will become easy. So we are spending more time on the Java. Okay, guys. So please do the practice for the same. See you tomorrow, and let's see what the topic I will cover tomorrow. Okay.